Hey, this is Chris Hopkins. In this video we're going to show you how to use the stacking kit. If you looked at the picture that popped up, the stacking kit includes 4 corner couplers, 2 center stack couplers, 2 shims, and a bolt pack including 8 bolts and 8 nuts. So this kit will work 2 different ways. If you want to stack the same size bed on one another, you can with the 4 corner couplers. But in this video I'm going to show you how to stack a small bed on one end of a large bed to make a stair-stepped look. You can decide to set the small bed on either end of the large bed, and what I start by doing is adding the 2 corner couplers. So I've left the top bolts out on this big bed, and I stick the corner coupler on there, add 2 bolts back in, and that's all there is to it. So I'm adding the center stack coupler on the far side of the bed. First I'll be putting the shim on, then the coupler, and then the 2 bolts and nuts to hold it in place. I am leaving everything loose here. That's something I should have pointed out earlier, but everything I'm putting on these 4 couplers, I'm just making hand tight at this point. And it is important to use the shims. It keeps everything lined up. Everything that you see here was drawn in computer-aided drafting, and so everything is lined up with as high as precision as you can get on a raised garden bed. So here's a close-up. First I'm going to stick the shim on, and then the coupler, and look which way the coupler is oriented. The slotted hole is up top and the flange is pointing to the side you want the bed on. And so I will hand tighten these bolts up, and we'll place a bed on top. So here I come in view with a pre-assembled small bed. I'll set it in place, and as long as you leave your bolts loose, it's fairly easy to get in place. And this is a very good way to see what your inseam is, because right here it's 36 inches, and if I was an inch shorter I would have to go under. After placing the bed on top, all that's left is to place the bolts in and tighten, and I tighten these as I go around. And I keep an eye on my side panels, and just like you're trying to line your side panels up when you build the bed, you can pull them together here if there's a gap, and you'll have a nice clean look. You may also decide to build this bed somewhere else where you're not going to place it and carry it to where it's going to be placed, and that's absolutely fine. I can stand actually in the middle of this one and pick it up and move it, but you may want 2 people to move this. You're looking at around 105, 110 pounds on this. So I appreciate you watching the video, and I'm gonna put this in turbo mode so it can finish, and I will see you guys later.